I'm going to be working with Amos here on the sit command. Usually what happens, it looks really simple, but people start moving quicker when they want the puppy to sit or they hold it up high. So you want slow hands, enthusiastic voice. So I'm going to show Amos the treat, slowly bring it up and over his head, and then release the treat as soon as he places his bottom on the ground. The other thing here is I want to teach him to sit for longer periods. So I'll start rewarding him for holding the sit. 1, 2. I got a 2. Slowly go 1, 2, 3, 4. Reward him again and gradually build on that. You ready? Sit. Excellent. Good boy, Amos. Good. Now he's really active. The faster he gets, the slower I need to get with my hands. And then release it as soon as he's into the position that I want. Good boy. Good. That's terrific. The down command is one of the most important commands you want to teach your puppy. This is Hannah, a Great Pyrenees, and what I'm going to do with her is initially have her go into a sit, and then slowly bring the treat down to make an L. Have it come out, then turn, open my hands, and reward her. Okay, Hannah. Good girl. Again, we're going to go into the sit, down. And what I'm doing is literally going down and out where it forms an L, and then rewarding the puppy for doing it. Practice this 2-3 times a day, and you'll find that your puppy will be going down in no time. I'm starting the stay command with this puppy. I'm going to give her a hand signal, stay, take the treat, put it right between the front legs. Stay, place the food. What you would then want to start doing is going stay and extending the time. And do this slowly so the puppy's successful at it. Stay. Good girl. Very good girl. That's terrific. So again, I'm going to give the hand signal, stay, take the treat, place it in between the front legs. So the puppy has to drop its head and take the treat off the ground. And I'll slowly start extending my time periods. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. Short sessions of this, stay. Every day, we'll start teaching your puppy to stay. You are so good. Some things you want to consider when introducing a puppy into your home when you have an older dog. 1, introduce them off the property. It's critical that you don't bring a new puppy into your dog's territory. 2, supervise them and have the puppy on lead when you first introduce them. And if you think things are getting a little bit too excitable, you want to separate the puppy and possibly crate it. And most importantly, make sure that you pet your older dog first. Puppies mouthing is a common complaint owners have. 1, do not play roughly with puppies. It teaches them to mouth. When they do start to mouth, you want to end the game. Stop playing. Let them know as soon as they mouth, fun is over. What most people do is they start jumping around, moving quickly, and going, ow. Now, I'm going to use ow, but I'm going to use ow in a different way. Anytime the puppy puts his mouth on my hand, ow! I'm not going to correct him, but I'm going to let him know I don't like it by a loud voice and that little jump, little direct eye contact. And then I want to substitute an appropriate article for him to chew on. When the puppy goes to mouth, be dramatic, use a big ow, and then substitute the appropriate article for them to chew on. Good. Very good boy. Practice teaching your puppy not to mouth. It's normal for puppies to chew, and in fact, they literally lose their teeth between 4 and 6 months old. They have a new set of teeth coming in, so you need to have the appropriate objects for them to chew on. The key here is praise them every time they have the right object. If you find they take something they shouldn't have, such as a shoe, don't make a big deal out of it. Get the appropriate object, substitute it, and then praise them when they are chewing on the appropriate toys. And make sure that you supervise and confine. A puppy out of sight is into trouble. Crates are a wonderful tool to speed housebreaking and preventing bad habits from developing. Good girl. You want to introduce the crate slowly. In this case, I'm throwing some treats in, letting the pup go in and get them, where it's nice and relaxed. As I get her more and more relaxed being in the crate, I'll start shutting the door and then rewarding her. But when leaving your dog in the crate, be sure to remove any equipment. Do not leave their collars on. Crate for short periods of time, both when you're home and not. And the dog will love its crate in a matter of days. Oh, lady, yes. Teaching your puppy to greet people properly can be done easily. What I'm going to do with this puppy is teach her every time she sits, she gets a reward. Now, after she understands this behavior, and you can do this at home, get some friends and family and teach them that as soon as somebody approaches, they sit, they get a reward. This way the puppy won't be jumping on anybody, and you'll have a well-behaved dog greeting people. Food is a great way of teaching behavior, but not all puppies will take food. So what we're doing today here with Amelie is going to teach her how to walk on a loose lead. Anytime she puts pressure on the lead, I'm going to start pulsing the lead. The other important factor, as I'm walking and teaching her to follow, as soon as her head gets ahead of my left leg, I'm going to change direction. So stepping off on my left foot as I'm walking, having the puppy with me, she goes out ahead, pulse, pulse. Good girl, good, very good girl. Pulse, praise, good girl, good. My goal is to get her to walk on a loose lead and give the pressure. Good girl. Yes, very good. You are so smart. Sit. Excellent. You are so good. Make sure you have a clear direction, a lot of praise, and don't forget to pulse. You do that quickly. You do not do it hard. Good puppy. After you teach your puppy to walk next to you on a loose lead in position, you can then teach the wait command. What I'm going to do is start walking with the puppy, lure her, then make a fast hand motion right in front of her as I say wait. I'd like her to sit, down, or stand. Either one, she gets praised. So, let's go. Good girl. Good. Wait. Excellent. What a good girl. That was terrific. Good girl. You want to practice the wait command going out doorways, before the dog gets in the car, or before the dog goes into the street where you stop at the curb and tell them to wait. It's a really handy command. They can learn it in no time. To successfully housebreak a puppy, consistent routine is critical, as is a consistent diet. Prevention is the key here, not correction. Most puppies have to relieve themselves after they eat, drink, sleep, run around and play, and chew on something. This is a 3-month-old puppy. The maximum amount of time she could possibly hold it is 4 hours. So you want to be consistent with getting the pup out on schedule, clean any mistakes with an odor neutralizer. And remember, if she's making mistakes, it's not her fault.